Welcome back. It is CEO Week here on Mornings with Maria, where we are highlighting young female entrepreneurs. My next guest co-founded a clothing rental platform, which allows customers to rent items from other people's closets at the snap of a finger. The company is called Pickle, and it makes it easy and affordable to rent and lend out your luxury clothes, featuring high-end brands for a fraction of the cost. Joining me now is the co-founder and COO of Pickle, Julia O'Mara. Julia, great to have you. Congrats to you. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, Maria. I'm so excited to be here.
So you started in the corporate world. You branched off when you saw a gap in the market. Tell us how you created Pickle.
I did. I met my co-founder, Brian McMahon, when we were working together at Blackstone. We left to start the first version of Pickle, a completely different company. And while we were building that, we saw some really interesting insights where people were interested in renting and sharing clothes with each other within each other's closets. And we started looking at other companies in the sharing economy space, like Airbnb, where you can share your home, or Uber, where you can share your cars. And nothing like that existed for items in your closet. And that's what gave us the idea to launch the peer-to-peer fashion rental marketplace that we are today, Pickle.
Yeah, well, look, I know that one of our panelists, Caroline Downey, has used the service, right, Caroline?
Yes, I'm obsessed with this app. I've actually been one of the longest users since it started probably 3 years ago, and I have a pretty big closet, and I have to give Julia so much credit for starting this platform, because what it distinguishes to me among the competitors is that there's always the most cutting edge fashion and options on this app, whereas a lot of the other ones out there, it tends to be dated, a little bit stuffy, a little bit behind the curve. But because Pickle relies on a lot of New York City influencers and Boston and other cities too, you're seeing the freshest, most trendy styles, and right to your front door if you want to order that day.
Absolutely. You just did the pitch for me. It's perfect. The peer-to-peer platform makes it really easy to have dynamic supply where you are getting the trendiest pieces from the most fashion-forward women across the country. You can rent locally if you're in New York, and if you're in a Pickle, you can get your outfit delivered to your door the same day, or if you're renting across the country, you can have it shipped to you.
So that's the reason for the name, if you're in a Pickle.
That's correct.
That's great. So how does it work? In other words, if I want to lend out clothes, I go through Pickle to give you my clothes, and then you lend them out to other people?
So you'll download the app. It's for free in the App Store, and you'll be able to start your own closet. You'll go to likely your Instagram page or your camera roll. You'll upload some photos, use our autofill with AI technology that allows you to list an item in less than 60 seconds, and that's how you'll get your closet started. You'll run it from your own home, and then when someone submits a rental request, you'll be able to accept it. It will get either picked up from you by a courier, you will be able to hand it off to that person, or you'll have it shipped out to that person.
Wow, that's interesting. Very interesting. So you were working at Blackstone, you said. Did Blackstone back you? How did you get the money to start the company?
No, we ended up raising a very small friends and family round of $250,000 that we ended up spreading across 2.5 years while living in New York City. We were very scrappy from the beginning of building Pickle. Brian and I wore a lot of hats, and we did all of the jobs. At the very beginning, we were even doing all of the hand deliveries for Pickle. We were running around New York City fulfilling the first 2,000 orders. We took over 4,000 subway rides, and then we were also at the same time answering all of those customer support emails and calls, really building the community from the ground up.
All right, so you relied on friends and family funding, $250,000 initially, and then how much money did you need? Did you need to raise money after that?
After we saw that community start to grow, where people were talking about the amazing experience that they had on Pickle, whether you were going and wearing an item for a wedding, a vacation, your birthday party, you would go out and you would get compliments. Someone would say, "Oh my gosh, I love your dress. Where did you get it?" And people started talking about Pickle. That's when we saw the growth start to happen, and we really were taking off. From there, that was about a year into building. We were able to raise our first round of venture capital funding. To date, we have raised over $20 million, and it has allowed us to expand across the country and allowed us to expand our team as well.
How fantastic. Can you give us a sense of your experiences as a female COO? What advice can you share to our young entrepreneurs right now, particularly women, trying to replicate what you've been able to do?
Absolutely. My advice would be to get out there and do it. Avoid perfectionism. If you are waiting for your idea or your company or brand to be absolutely perfect, you're going to be launching too late. If it's 80% of the way there, go put it in the market, do a delivery, go talk to your customers in person, and then you'll be building a longer-term, better business.
All right, I love it. Be your own boss. Julia, great to see you. Thanks so much and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, Julia O'Mara joining us from Pickle.